Starting your own practice is hard for many chiropractors. It's riddled with both struggles and successes. But here at the Chiropractic Philanthropist, we make it easy by having chiropreneurs and entrepreneurs share their struggles and lessons learned in life and business so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. And now here's your host, Dr. Ed Osborne.
Chirothin is more than just weight loss. It fits perfectly into the chiropractic paradigm of health. If you are wanting your patients to experience maximum benefits of chiropractic, longer stabilization, and a reduction in their physical, chemical, and emotional stress, weight loss and Chirothin is what you are looking for. As an added benefit, it can add hundreds of thousands of dollars and a ton of chiropractic patients to your office. To get more information or to test Chirothin in your office today, go to chirothin.com and click on the pricing tab.
RETSP listeners, I have an incredible guest today, and that is actually Dr. Josh Handt. Josh,
what's up? What's up? I'm doing awesome, Dr. Ed. I really appreciate you bringing me on again.
I mean, I got to tell you, I feel like we're a little twinsy today. Like I had to take my glasses off. So, hey, look, I mean, this is not the first time that we've interviewed you, and this is not your first interviewing other people, even like just doing this in general.
Exactly.
So I figure this is going to be pretty smooth, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, Dr. Josh, for the people who don't know who you are, tell us a little bit about you first.
So just for everybody, I'm a full-blooded chiropractor. I'm a second-generation chiro. I practice in New York City. I love helping people transform their lives so much that I created a podcast called Lifestyle Locker, which is now 125 episodes in. Thank you, Dr. Ed, for helping.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And this has now become a live event. I've worked with a good friend. His name is Dr. Bradley Rausch, and we created something called UHP Seminars, which stands for Unleashing Human Potential. And it is a way for people to get immersed in the philosophy of what we believe in as far as chiropractors, allowing the innate potential to allow us to heal. And I'm so fired up. We have some really cool people coming. So I'm trying to hit the universe, if you will, or the world from every angle I can: audio, video, and now live.
Well, let's step back. So what was the reason, what was the purpose, the drive behind creating UHP seminars?
So, starting the podcast, I love interacting with people, and every time I had a guest on, I would usually apply what I learned in my life. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I eventually thought I might have a seminar. Then my friend, Dr. Brad Rausch, came up and said, hey, listen, I had a profound experience doing this Wim Hof protocol. I know you know people. He goes, can we put on a seminar? I go, perfect timing in my life. This is going to work. So in a matter of weeks, we just threw this together, connected some amazing people. And that's it. I mean, it was a short phone conversation.
So I'm going to back up again. So if we went back a year ago when you because how long is your podcast out now?
Since 2017.
Okay. So like two years.
Almost 2 years. Yeah.
But still, let's back up a year ago. So back up a year ago, you've already been podcasting, doing lots of video. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, becoming the influencer that you are in the profession today. So what was it like, what was the shift around a year ago, or was there a shift around a year ago where you felt like you started to up level and then you're like, okay, well, eventually I'm going to start doing live events or start doing online trainings and things like that. Was there any shift about 12 months ago?
It actually probably started even before then, with our conversations, between me working with you as a client and becoming a friend and then joining, Men of Iron and being part of groups of people. I realized that learning and teaching both at the same time, in groups work so well. And it works well with chiropractors and entrepreneurs. So I'm like, this will work exactly the same way with the public.
Yeah.
And I knew at some point, I didn't know when it was going to be, but I knew I have to do something. It needs to be done.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, okay. So tell us a little bit about, Wim Hof, is that how Wim Hof?
Yeah.
Wim Hof?
WIMHOF. So he's the guy that created this technique, this cold water immersion type technique, breathing, mindset in cold water. And the gentleman that we're bringing over, his name's Scott Riley, is from North Ireland, and a certified badass, if I can even say that. This guy's transformed his life and his story. I'm not going to tell his whole story, but he ended up losing 100 pounds, was rheumatoid arthritis, cleared himself of every condition that he had going on in a matter of a very short period of time by applying certain principles like this into his life. And he's going to be bringing this. He's going to do about 5 hours of this technique. And you can expect people with like depression, anxiety, even high performers to be able to jump up. So you don't need a problem to do this. I should say that first. But you can be a high performer, and it'll help you take your mind space and your connection to yourself and universe, if you will, to that next level. So it's pretty powerful stuff.
And is that what it's all about? Is really just, controlling your mindset, controlling like it's mind over matter? Is that it?
I don't know if it's initially a mind over matter. I think it's more about connecting to your central nervous system. Like if you listen to this guy, Wim Hof, speak, the guy that created this, he's able to control his, or use, if you will, most of his mind, where, they say we use like 16% or whatever the number really is. They had him in New York City a few years ago, and they put him in a bowl of ice in glass. So you could see him that he's sitting in ice up to his neck, and he sat in there for an hour, which 3 to 6 minutes is like intense. If you've ever been in cold water, it's cold, right?
It's horrible.
Yeah. So he did an hour without changing his core body temperature.
What?
So he connects immune system, all of these things. So as far as chiropractors go that are listening, this totally resonates with what we do. I mean, it is so freaking cool. And if you can have like patients do this, like the public do this and connect with your philosophy, it's like a huge win. People are going to get well like 10x faster. So it's pretty neat stuff. How
many speakers do you have coming out then for the seminar?
I think we have 9. We have that's a good question. I should know this. Hold on. So I think we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually we have 12 speakers going to be there. And we just locked in a really cool speaker, which we just put on the event page as RFK Jr.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So we have a lot of really amazing people. We have somebody from your neck of the woods as well. Dr. Suki Muker is going to be a lot. I mean, Kairos, we have Jack Wolfson, the paleocardiologist. Wow. So we're going to hit people from, the public and Kairos from all angles, in a sense that they're going to be able to experience something like very powerful. So their mind and their body are ready to get all of this information, and they're just going to be fully immersed in learning. So it's going to be pretty powerful.
What, so let's say I'm going to attend this conference, this seminar. So what should I be prepared for? Is this like, cause I kind of like, this seems like more of an experience than a seminar.
Yeah. So that's why we did this. I thought, as a chiropractor, I've been to, like yourself, I've been to dozens and dozens and dozens of seminars. And what we do in seminars is what we tell people not to do on a regular basis, is sit on our ass all day. Right. So I figured if we have people have an experience and move their body and use their mind and their body at the same time, they're going to come to this thing 12 hours later, 14 hours later, after going through this experience, if you will, seminar/experience, they're not going to be the same person come Sunday. Like they're going to come home to their mom, to their dad, to whomever, and be like, who are you? Like, what's going on? This is a new person. So I would expect it to be a fully transformative experience. I mean, maybe after the first 5 hours, you're going to be different after this Wim Hof experience.
Do you have a page somewhere where they can go and actually check this out?
Yeah. It's uhpseminars.com. You can dive right in and scroll right through. It's pretty thorough. It's a single page thing. You can get all your details there. You don't have to search for anything. It's all accessible from there.
When's the date of the seminar?
The seminar is May 10th and 11th, and it's in Stowe, Vermont. So the scenery's epic. You're going to be in nature. You're going to be able to, if you're going to definitely go for 2 nights. We start midday on Friday. So you have a full, from noon all the way probably till about 10 p.m. Friday. So you're just going to be like loaded up with really cool information. And you're going to be so fired up that when we start early morning Saturday, you're just going to be a go. We're going to plow straight through.
So it's basically, the whole day. Well, that day's Friday, and then you're going to have the Saturday, and then people can fly out Sunday or just hang around in Stowe. Stowe's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say people should stay till Sunday, because when we end on Saturday in the evening, like 6 o'clock, and you know this better than most. It's great to hang out with people that are like-minded. So you're going to be with groups of people, from the presenters to like everybody that's attending. We can hang out at the hotel. Nature is beautiful outside, so we're going to definitely going to be daylight left, so we can enjoy and connect with each other.
And so if I'm kind of one of those docs who's like on the fence, right? It's like, okay, I'm the fence sitter.
Yeah.
So give me your number one reason why I should be there.
But you're sick and tired of just doing the same things over and over. And you want to, you've been to the seminars, you've done all the things to make yourself a better doc, but you now need to be a better person, a better version of yourself. And this will help break that sedentary portion of your life and actually have you, give you that firecracker in your rear end to make you jump out and go.
Beautiful.
Not a practice management seminar though. I just let you know that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, there's something that's practical that I'm going to take away that I can implement into my life.
Yeah.
It's going to basically change my life.
Yeah.
But, even for me, it's like, I can see that it would be, very congruent with the chiropractic philosophy of how powerful the nervous system is.
Yeah, it is 100%. And that's why it's so aligned with me, like to the core that, I mean, I'm so amped that I'm going to be going through this program. The first 5 hours alone with this guy, Scott Riley, the full Wim Hof protocol is going to be mind blowing. I've done small pieces of it myself, and I've had videos of me in ice water and snow, but not like this. This is going to be the full blown.
Well, where would I have to go to actually get that same content? Do I have to travel you
can? Yeah. So this is the first time that something like this type of seminar will be, I think, in the US alone. Wow. If you want to go to a Wim Hof seminar, you pay the same or probably 2 or 3 times, but have 5 hours with a trainer versus 2 days with a trainer and then 11 other people.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. And so tell us about Dr. Bradley then. So what was his experience and what happened? Like he had this transformation. He went and did the protocol himself, came back, and he's like, look, dude, we got to teach this thing.
Yeah. So Dr. Bradley, he actually has been suffered from depression for many, like heavy depression for years. And I don't remember who it was. It wasn't me directly, but someone that we know said, listen, you should try this breathing technique, this cold water thing from Wim Hof. So he looked it up online, started to do some of this stuff, and started to change his life by just applying little simple things he learned online. And then he ended up flying to Spain, I think it was, for 1 day to do so how much that cost, right? To do a 1-day event with Wim Hof, which was 4 hours. And it blew his mind, completely shifted him as a human being. And I've known him for a long time. I know you met him out in Jersey when you were down here. Yeah. And he's a different person. He's a different human. Really totally different.
Very cool. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of just wrap up the discussion then with a a resource. So if I'm again that fence sitter and I'm just like, okay, I don't know, should I go to this event? Should I not? Where can I go and get more information on the Wim Hof technique?
Wim Hof. Yeah. You can go to, I think it's wimhof.com, or you can go to the guy that's speaking. His name is Scott Riley. Go to Causeway, CAUSEWAY, causewayliving.com. And he's got videos on there. There's a lot of testimonials, a brief version, I'm sure, of his story on there. And that's where I would go directly, because he's going to be speaking. He's going to be presenting. And
I shouldn't be afraid of getting cold and wet.
No. You know what? If you're afraid, then you probably should show up.
That's a good reason to go. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You're not just jumping in the cold water. Yeah. You're actually creating the breath and the mindset to get in. So you actually can have an experience. I mean, he kind of describes it as, we live in this low level stress all day, every day. Right. Which creates chronic disease, creates problems, all sorts of health effects, social effects on us. So what this technique does, it helps break the pattern and allows you to de-stress yourself so you can actually go through life and not be constantly in that low grade stress where, all sorts of crap shows up in our lives. Relationships, you name it.
Is this something that you practice on a daily basis, or is this something that you...
this can be similar to a meditation technique.
Wow.
I would apply it.
I think Tony Robbins does something even like this, right?
He does. I actually first saw Wim Hof live at Tony Robbins.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
So,
is going to be, listeners, actually, you can head over to, uhpseminars.com.
mhm.
You can actually check out the webpage, scroll through, see all the 12 different people who are going to be speaking, and actually sign up and grab your tickets. Now, from what I remember, the investment was incredible
Yeah.
compared to the amount of value that you get for those
Yeah.
days.
So I wasn't too happy about giving the price this price. I think it should be like 6 times the amount,
yeah,
if not more. We're doing it for $197
I
until
know.
I believe April 26th. So you had a little bit of time, and then it jumps up to $297, which still at that point is cheaper than your average Chiro seminar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's incredibly low.
Yeah. It won't be this way the second time around. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Well, this is the time, right? This is the time to do it.
Yeah.
So everyone
It's
who's
the
listening,
inaugural
head over to uhpseminars.com. Now, you can also head over to thechiropracticphilanthropist.com. You can actually check out a webpage dedicated to our discussion with Dr. Josh Handt and your life transformed, like learn more about it. But otherwise, yeah, if you're listening on your mobile, go ahead and actually expand open those show notes, and the links are right there. So you can sign up for the seminar right now or check it out. Doc, that was a shotgun of an episode. Thank you for being on the. I'm excited. I got to just tell you, I'm really proud of you. I just want to acknowledge you for everything that you've done and created over the last 24 months. I follow everything that you put out there, and the quality and the quantity is just keeps rising. Yeah,
I appreciate it. Well, I got a good mentor.
Well, thank you for that. So I want to thank you for just acknowledge you and thank you for being on TCP today and sharing and helping doctors, live their best life.
Dr. Ed, I appreciate it. Much gratitude, my friend.
So you've heard the struggles, you've heard the successes, and this episode is done. But there's still so much more to come and so much more to learn. Head on over to thechiropracticphilanthropist.com and sign up for our newsletter, where you'll receive free practice building tips and strategies, including how to market your practice with your very own podcast and so much more. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on The Chiropractic Philanthropist.